Can you go to jail for simply arguing with a woman in the Philippines? It sounds outrageous, but in some cases, it's absolutely possible. Because under Philippine law, what you say can be just as damaging and just as punishable as what you do. Today, we're diving into a topic that's got people talking and arguing. Let's break it down step by step. When can an argument turn into a crime? What are the actual laws involved? And how do you protect yourself on either side of the dispute? Section 1. It's not just arguing. First things first, arguing on its own is not illegal. We all do it with friends, with coworkers, with our partners. But the moment those arguments turn into verbal abuse, threats, public humiliation, or gender-based harassment, that's when the law gets involved. Section 2, RA 9262. Verbal abuse in relationships. Let's start with RA 9262, the Anti-Violence Against Women and Their Children Act. If you're a man in a relationship, married, dating, even just former partners, or you repeatedly insult or demean your partner, you could be charged with psychological violence. Think about this. Calling her gaga, inu tal bali, or threatening her with harm. That can be interpreted as abuse under the law. Even if you never lay a hand on her, and here's the kicker. If those words cause emotional distress, anxiety, depression, trauma, you can be imprisoned for up to 12 years. Yes, 12 years. Just from emotional and verbal abuse. Example, case of psychological abuse. Take this example. A woman goes to court because her husband constantly degrades her in front of their children. No punches, no bruises. Just years of insults. She suffers anxiety, needs therapy, and eventually breaks down. That was enough for the court to convict him of psychological violence under RA 9262. He got 6 years in prison. The Safe Spaces Act. Public or online harassment. Okay, so what if it's not your partner? What if it's a stranger on the street, a coworker, or someone you argued with online? That's where RA 11313, the Safe Spaces Act, comes in. Under this law, verbal harassment based on gender, even if it's just words, can get you fined or even jailed. That includes things like calling a woman maland during an argument, saying, "Siguro may pinagadanan kabala kakazi," making degrading remarks on social media posts, repeated sexist insults in public or at work. It doesn't even have to be sexual, just humiliating or degrading words because she's a woman. And it only takes one report to start a criminal case. First offense, a seminar, and fine. Second offense, 6 to 10 days in jail. Third offense, 30 days plus bigger fines. Section 4. Slander and unjust